Okay, let's go ahead and get some levels. Jay, while you're in here, 17988 was from the hourly candle at 1400 on April 16th. Kind of just the reach into that fair value gap, and then also kind of the order block here at kind of this low here, which is still going to be valid. Hit that 260 price target yesterday to the tick and then fell down. So probably not a lot of, no more really price targets. 260 is still going to be valid. So yeah, we're just kind of just stuck in this in between right now. Daily candles super bloody. Week is kind of barely green. Weekly open would be at whatever this is. Lots of green here. 18,047.50. Call it 18,050s. Oh, not streaming. BRB. There we go. And Q catching a little bit of a bid here. All out Microsoft from overnights. Okie dokie. Morning, a Boeing plane crashed upon landing in Turkey. That's no good. Morning, looking for a wash to get in long IWM. Huh. Boeing didn't really drop at all. Getting in a little early here. NQ long 123.25. It's very possible I close this if it doesn't go quickly. So Seeing that it's in this fair value gap, that looks pretty nice. If it can break through. All right, shutting it down. Break even. Alrighty, back to waiting. Check on my weekly setups here. ABBV, maybe short. Google right at the trigger to go long. I'll keep an eye on it. Microsoft could be an interesting buy here. I know they had a pretty nice drop overnight, but what are their earnings? They had them already. Yeah, so this looks like just a TA drop. Just a technical analysis drop. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Morning, Brad. All right. Morning, Jason. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I saw your DM this morning. Maybe it was late last night. I'll look into it for sure. It'd be interesting. I mean, even if it doesn't correlate with my line of thinking. If it works, it works. Yeah. All right, 212 up on the 5. My window's open. Certainly looking bullish right now. 3-2 on the 15, 2-2 up on the 5, just waiting for a strat signal. Might chase this a little bit with a half size. We'll see. ES is doing the same thing. ES is actually a little stronger, going through the 5200s. Of course. All right, buy stop on ES. Oh, just got filled. 5201.75. Really, did I get top ticked again? All right, just I'm closing for now, and I'm putting a buy stop at 5202. So I'm not doing what happened yesterday. I sat through a lot of drawdown. So close that at like a quarter R. I'm looking at or NQ as well. Nothing super attractive with gold right now. Oil maybe setting up for a short. We'll see. Longer term short. All right, got filled on ES 52 175. Not sure how I got a tick under my buy stop, but I will take it. Got half R here on ES. New 5-minute candle. I'm going to take partials. How do I do that here? Stops up on ES. Pretty big candle for it to retrace if it does want to retrace. So that 5-minute candle's 3.5 points. So if this goes 2 down, I'll get wicked out or stopped out. Gold just went 2 down. Stopped out at ES. Looking at gold shorts. Not necessarily looking at short on ES, just don't want to be part of this retrace if it's going to go. Oil would be long bias over 81. Okay, gold is long, or sorry, oil is long now. Filled on oil longs and NQ longs. 55.25 on NQ. 92 on CL. 40 tick stop on CL. Didn't quite get the move there that I was looking for. I'm adjusting NQ to 10-point stops. And I'm not going to give it much leeway here. ES triggering long again. New fiver. Watching NQ like a hawk here. Oil, I'm good to just sit in for a little bit. NQ up 6.5, 7 points. See if it can squeeze for 10. Taking some off at 7 points. There's 10 points. Oil got the 2-2 reversal. 77.92. Little ways up here. Went up on 20 points here on NQ. Okay, taking an extra 5 points on NQ, closing that. Microsoft and Apple both triggered short here. Was it? Probably gonna get an iPad shorts. Nice. Apple shorts. Probably. We'll see. Meta's actually making a huge push up. Taking these meta calls, the 480s at, where's my average? 2.49. Might sit in some drawdown on those. What's it, Wednesday today? Oil got the 212 up. 2 up on the 15. Gonna let it vibe out for a little bit here. Gold with a strong 2 up. Strat signal up. Looking long. It's kind of a slow grind up kind of morning right now for NQ. Last 50 seconds of this 5-minute candle. See, depth of market center here. 73 sitting at $79 or 179. Oh yeah. 200 sitting at 180, 200 sitting at 180.25. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance up here, at least currently, unless they pull orders. Yeah, I'm actually going to keep oil on. Just went 212 up on the 4 hour. Just thinking about getting out just because it's not really moving, but that high time frame confluence, I'm down to stay in it. Gonna grab some Apple puts in at 0.57 on the 180s. Kind of a hedge, kind of not on the meta call. Strat signal is a 322 there on Apple. Oil news in 30, right? Ah, shoot. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. So if I'm not break even by like 27, then I will have to get out of that. Just set a timer. Thanks, Joseph. It's catching a little bit of a bid here. Deontay said, dude, Netflix has news. It's flying. It is going up. What was the news? I don't see any. And Q staying up here pretty strong. Apple and Meta, Nvidia all are looking down. Tesla's making a little push up. Amazon is as well, and Microsoft is a 2-2 reversal to the upside. Or actually, it's just a 2-2. It was a failed 2 up, but this current candle is a valid 2 up. Almost a half hour on CL, in which I will probably take some. Actually, let me set it. Limit sell. So I'll take partials at half hour. Looking to get an NQ short here. Tagged in NQ short 60.25. I'm doing 10 points here. Limit buy. Yes, sitting at 5,200 here. Apple not really falling a whole lot. Oil hit half R, taking half R on NQ, and then moving stops up. What am I doing? Buying. Stop loss break even on the rest for both positions. So both will be winners. Looking for this 2-1-2 down on NQ here, but looking like I might be happy with the half R trim. Pretty much only get stopped out if this goes outside, but it'll be close. Now if it goes 2 up. New 5er here. All right, filled on break even on NQ. Still looking short with this 2-2 reversal. Well, certainly not looking short anymore. My target was this fair value gap at on the 5, just below 50s. ES looks like it's going to be a little easier of a long. I think ES looks great for a long, actually. So I'll switch to ES. Give me just a second. I'm going to mess with my printer. All right, no dice. 2-1-2 up on ES. And Q went 2 up as well. 2-1-2 up on NQ. I'm going to close Apple break even. Staying in meta. And looking at Qs. New Fiverr coming out, 20 seconds. Royce said, I think this gap down got a lot of people nervous who bought the last 2 days. No position, so I'm sitting a little salty. Yeah, I don't know. I've said it a couple times the last couple days, but I really thought we'd move after FOMC last week, and we haven't really done much. You know, if I look at the daily candle, we are pretty much right where we're at pre-FOMC. I just got filled long NQ 77.25. But yeah, I just thought we'd move, but we haven't yet. Got everything I wanted there, just scared that I'm liquidity right now. So now it's moving a little, popping up, grabbing more liquidity. Just shove through. Stopped out of CL. How was that? Oh, what was my fill? 92? That was 82. Awkward. 10 points hit on NQ. Really wanted to carry that into the news, to be honest, but it's okay. Stop loss break even on NQ. I'm in QQQ calls, 441s, 0.59. Mr. Unemployed, I've been trading options for 3 years, and if I learned anything, it's that Apple contracts move like trash. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong, my man. You're not wrong. 0.67 on Qs. Yeah, I love to swing Apple contracts, but I hate to day trade them, especially on um if it's not like close to 0 DTEs. Sure, my 20-point trim hit. Yeah, 20 points hit. Next stop 40. A little tighter stops today, but doing well. Doing well with them. Okay. Tight stops are all the rage, yeah. Yeah, I know you're a 10-pointer, aren't you? I like the 20 with smaller size and scaling in and all that, but it's mostly because I don't like to get stopped out in the same 1 minute candle that I entered on, you know? I am. I have tried out 15 and 20, but I feel like 10 makes me mentally sharper. Yeah, could be for sure. And especially with the mindset that if it's going to go, it's going to go. It works. Like I have to find, yeah. What was this setup? 2-2 continuation on the 5, really, but the breakout 2-2 reversal on the 1 ended up going 2-2-2 up. This isn't a setup that I'd be like crazy over, but it's the one that went. 0.71 on Qs. 0.74. Meta almost back to break even. I didn't even have to average down on it. Struggling at these 200s. Let's see if there's some depth there. Not a ton. I saw more at the 70s. There's probably about 500 lots sitting between 05 and 10, but it's not a lot sitting at just 200, just a 47 lot. Not all that much. ES was a good trade here. I'll probably switch to adding more ES too. It just feels, obviously the P&L is the same, but it feels weird to do like a 2-point trade. But that's pretty much where my stops. Maybe I would have done a 4-pointer there, but it would have been pretty close. Yeah, there's that depth of market up there at 10s. Yeah. Know what I'm interested in seeing? Yeah, we're right at point of control from that whole move down. And right at the daily point of control, pretty much. That is kind of nasty. Above 210s now. Not a lot of 1R trades have been had this week because not a lot of trades have gone past 1R. CL news is out. Looks to be going up. Two one two up. I'm interested. 212 up on the 15 as well. I stop at 31 on CL. Oops. Adding a 1R here on NQ 11. Taking off the CL long or the buy stop. All right, stopped out on that 1R. Failed 2 there on ES on the 5. Or sorry, NQ on the 5. ES inside bar. If this goes 2 down on NQ, I'll close my Q calls. They're up about 11 cents a piece. All right, closing Qs. Meta still looks good. It's in what 10-20% drawdown, about 20% drawdown, but it's right at the high a day. So, I mean, this is even one that I might swing if I take a look at Meta. It's one of the ones that were on the watch list. 2 and 2 up on the week, 2-2 continuation on the day, full time frame continuity with a monthly green. You know, everything pointing up. Still an NQ for now. Looking to make this higher low, and then I will pull stops up. regardless of where this ends up, I'll pull stops up to this current 5-minute low once it closes. Certainly a little better day today. What is your thought process when taking a 1R trade? Oh, you just mean like the 1R extras? It's just a same strat setup. I'm just on my 1R accounts. I'm not in a trade because it got triggered at 1R. So if I'm in the trim still, and I see a good setup for a long, then I'll get in for a 1R. That is the mindset. That is the mindset. Like I'm looking long here for a 1R. Especially if we close failed 2 down. Yes, the daily loss limit is being added. It's going to take a couple of weeks on the Tradeovate side, but it will be added. Yep, and it will not fail you, obviously. So it'll be just like Top Step, which I think is a huge. I think Top Step's kind of the. What am I trying to say? Example. The foundation. I'm not thinking of the right word, but they're the kind of par for the course. That's going to bother me. What is the word I'm thinking of? Yeah. Oh, I almost had it. Standard, that's right. Thank you, Danny. They're the standard, yeah. Jesse, how is a failed 2 down different from a 1? A failed 2 down takes one side of the range and closes opposite. So here on the 5-minute chart, this candle here, if I turn off where it colors it, it broke the high from its previous candle, which makes it a 2 up. And I am in long here, 204.25 on an extra. So it broke that high and then closed red, which makes it failed. I was thinking about getting NCL, but kind of just being a little bit crazy right now. There's 1R on the 1R account. Looking at the 442 calls on Qs as it's about to break this high and this. There's 4R. Taking these cues in at. That's my fill. Hello. Oh my gosh. I did a limit instead of a market. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. I mean, I get it, right? They're suffering from success kind of. So I get it. But on one hand, I think Apex might be the only prop firm that allows more than 3. So, okay. But the it'll be 10 XFAs, yeah. Still one live. I think that what they're trying to figure out is a method to transfer XFA profits into the live and then give you a little bit more margin. I know they did that with, I think, uh, Coach Dakota, um, where they gave him like 3x the size of a 150. But yeah, he's incredible. He has a pretty he says all the time he has a low win rate. So it's pretty awesome to see that, you don't have to. Number one, high win rates don't mean a whole heck of a lot, but also you can make a lot of money with a lower win rate. Give me just a sec. Alrighty. Does Top Step X have an API? I have no idea, to be honest with you. My win rate this month is 45%, and I'm up for 5R so far. Speaks to the setup quality. Yeah. And risk to reward, right? Meta blasting up 20%. Oh, yeah. It just broke high a day. I'm only up 10% though. But I am going to take a trim. 2.72. I wish Top Step had a static drawdown. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, from a prop firm perspective, their goal is to get risk free as quick as possible, right? Which makes complete sense to me. So I get it. I get it. Yeah, always closest expiration. Yeah, yeah. Always closest expiration. Yeah. Yep, I need all the volatility I can get. They are certainly, I mean, this has been not horrible price action, but I just feel like it's been slow, but maybe it's just because I'm so cautious of it being slow. 0.52 on the Qs. These haven't really moved. I was finishing what Forger said. I miss the days of buying SPAC options for like point 0.5 and having them run. Yeah. Oh man, I miss the GME days. Just, oh yeah. That's how I learned about IV Crush though. I bought puts. It was going down like $20, and I was like, "How in the world have I not made money?" Well, learn about IV Crush. You don't usually have to learn about that. 50 points there. Um, And then Forger said Top Step has one really brutal feature in that you have to place a trade in your account at least every 30 days if you have an Express account. Yeah, but I mean, yes, correct. I don't think that's brutal at all, though. I mean, just open and close a trade, or just find a trade in 30 days. Or you can contact their risk department. I'm pretty sure if you need to take 30 days off and cannot place a trade at all, I'm sure that they'll work with you. They're a good company. Yeah, I'm working with them right now. Point 0.69 on Qs. Yeah, their platform's definitely getting better. Not yet. No, you're good. What was that one? No, the I learned about their trailing a little bit. Let's just say that. And it does go peak to close. So I had to be a little bit more aggressive, and size down a little bit on the swings. Even though I didn't really come close to the actual drawdown, it was the trailing, but it's all good. Correct, yeah. Yeah, I still don't uh know if I trust. I just haven't used their platform enough for day trades, but um yeah, when I swing, obviously I take it in my personal account too, but I only use them for swings, just for a little bit more capital, really. Risk-free capital is the point. That looked like it was going straight to 70, but F me. Thanks, easy. Doesn't Top Step force you to go from Express to Pro at some point? And at that point, is it like your own account versus a platform account? For me, it's brutal given my job because I can be out for months. Gotcha. I mean, I guess so. If you know you're going to not be able to log in for months, then I would contact their risk department for sure, and they'll work with you. Um, but yeah, to talk about the live, yes, they do send you from, um, they do call you up from Express to live, and then you pay a monthly fee, and then yes, it is more like your account. You're still under their withdrawal rules until that 30-day mark, but most professional traders I know do not withdraw daily anyway. They usually withdraw, weekly or monthly. Most would do it more on a monthly basis, just because you're going to have swings of good days and bad. Like, think about if I withdrew, like all my profits from last week. And then this week, my Monday and Tuesday were pretty flat. Monday was red, Tuesday was green, and then flat until today. I would have probably been a little more of a mental head case. So it's nice to keep profits in there for sure. But yeah, it's like mid 100s. I can check. Yeah, it's like mid 100s. I think you told me that it's not my money until it hits my bank account. Correct. Yep. Sounds like something I'd say, which is also, kind of my gripe with with some of the testimonial sections and servers is like, a lot of people show their best day, which is awesome. It's awesome to see like, your really good days and show what's, I guess, possible with trading, but it doesn't mean anything till it hits your account. So I love the like Dolph shared a payout a couple days ago. Those mean a lot more than like just the 1 day screenshot rhythmic of, you going out full porting and catching 80 grand or whatever, and then taking a month off. You don't post anything, come back and post another 40K day or whatever, just sets the wrong precedence, I guess. I don't have very many 40K days, let's just say that, but I do this professionally. No, that's Nick. Nick, do you just like to hear when your orders get filled? Oh, he muted. I hate hearing my orders get filled, especially if it's a stop order. That's, my stop loss. I hate it for me. Yeah, yeah. I guess more times than not, I'm doing limit orders for profit taken. Yeah, I can't find the email that says the exact charge. It's on the 26th. I guess I could just look at my bank, but it's something in the 100s. I think it's like 144 or something like that. Yeah, I think that's all you can get. No, I don't know if Apex does live accounts. I mean, I think Top Step is the only one. I mean, obviously other firms have live accounts, but I think a lot of firms would make more money if they just find traders and then copy trade them on their end, um, than paying data fees and whatnot. But Top Step chooses to be more leaning more towards the actual, professional prop firm, the standard one. Closing out meta. And Qs. Um, Taking off NQ as well. Um, Joseph said that voice, that the trading voice gives him PTSD. Reminds me of when I used to blow emails. I hear you. Yeah, not many stop filled orders happening in the good way, at least for me. They could. Unfortunately, that's the minority of my positions. I guess I do a fair amount of buy stop and sell stop on inside bars, though. Well, pretty good day today. The 1 hour extras were break even. And the main, I don't think saw a loss. I think I took a little couple point loss to open. And then after it was half R, 70%, half R, 1 R, and then 5R. So bringing up the week to 81.25% win rate and average risk reward at 1.34, which is much lower than normal, but that is because today was the first day I think I caught over 50 points, or caught over 30 points, definitely. But it's been nice to trade CL, and then I was looking at GC short, didn't end up getting anything, but then I was looking at CL longs at 43, but didn't end up getting into it. But really good day overall. Up with a little bit of sizing, up about 5R. So really good day compared to the last 2 days where I was pretty much break even and felt like I was clawing and grabbing for a win. Felt like, moved a little slowly today, I think. But again, that could just be in my head because of the last couple days. Especially here in this zone, 20 minutes or so, didn't really move. And then once it moved, this is pretty clean price action. Looks like it's going to go up for another leg here, actually. But don't FOMO. Like I said, a little reminder, since it has been a good day, at least for me. Hopefully it's been good for you guys as well. But if you are up, we always think about risk to reward in terms of, risk to reward on a certain trade. Just remember, if you're going to keep trading, is the risk to reward mentally for one more win worth the risk that you lose and you're down 1R, or that you lose more than one and then end up break even or stuff like that. So if you are up on the day, if I were to keep trading, which I'm not going to because today's been an awesome day, and I'm actually on my Top Step X going to go ahead and hit my lockout button. So today's been an awesome day. Compared to the last couple of days, I want to come into Thursday with some profit to spare, and obviously I'm going to try to protect it tomorrow, but I'm not going to be trading too defensively in terms of protecting capital. I'm going to be willing to take losses, and usually that ends up with me taking bigger wins and whatnot. So I'm trying to end the day with some green, and so I just hit my manual lockout button on those. And if you're going to keep trading, set that manual lockout. So if you're on Top Step X, you can go into your settings and set a personal daily loss limit, or you can set a personal profit target. Both of those things are awesome. And then you can obviously set your risk to reward for brackets, which mine are automatically set at 1 to 2. And then I will adjust for 1 to 1. But yeah, so if you're going to keep trading, use a trailing stop on your P&L. So let's say you're up 2R, your next loss, you're done for the day. that's an awesome thing that I've learned and have started to implement. And then, if you would be happy with your profit at any point of the day, then that's when you got to leave. Think about it like if you were to enter the day and said, "Hey, I'm up 5R." 5R would be an awesome day. I'm going to shut it down. That's when you shut it down. Or say that, you're up 2R. And, after the last couple of days, you'd be happy with taking 2R and then coming back tomorrow with a fresh mind. Do that. Because if you go from 2R to 0, that risk reward mentally is not worth it. So just be careful if you're going to keep trading. And that's it for me today. Went 5 for 5 in the main channel and 1 for 2 in the other channel, the 1R. And options was, I think 3 for 3 or 4 for 4. Fell for fell. A Wendy's action there. I actually need to update this. That's annoying. Options had a good month last month. Did I not send an options recap? That's crazy. Dropped the ball there. Last trade I have in here is 412. Alrighty. Well, I'm just going to hang out here. You guys are welcome to stay. I'm not going to trade anymore, but does TradeBait have the profit loss? No, they don't. It's Top Step X only. And the lockout button has made me a lot of money just from not losing money from overtrading, which is my main fault as a trader. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stay in here, but no more trades. So if you're here for trades, no more of that. But I'm going to finish up my recap, hang out a little bit, then head off. Roy said, GG's, enjoying the commentary along with CNBC background noise. Nice. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Thanks for the likes as well, everyone. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. KK, Jesse, how do you know when to take profit? Do you have set limits for your profit target? Yeah, it's based on risk to reward. Take some at half R, take some at 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 10 R. That is my system. Okay. Yeah, if the 3-2 would have been good. Nice. Yeah, just trail that 1 minute low or high. Nice. Okie dokie, all caught up. Alrighty. Well, I am locked out for the day. We have a couple pings in here. What does that mean? Trail that high, 1 minute high? No, I'm not in any futures trades. Trailing the 1 minute high just means he's in a short. So if, for all these two downs, if he just trailed the 1 minute high, it's a good way to capture profit without, he would have been out at 83 here. And so, you might miss out on some profits, but if you're trying to be a little aggressive on taking profits, it's a good way to do that. So every new 1 minute candle, you just take the previous candle high, put your stop loss there, or a tick above there. And then you go on to the next. And then the next 1 minute candle, you make a new high, put your stop loss there after the candle close or a tick above, and you're good to go. Another solid day. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for coming, Jason. Appreciate you always. See what's Forger's typing, and then we'll end the stream here. About 20 minutes past. Seems like a lot of people talk negatively about Apex. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never ever been denied a payout. They run good deals. Some of their rules are, you just have to understand the rules and how to abide by them so you don't fail. But other than that, they give you a lot of accounts to trade if you want to. And like I said, never been denied a payout. I don't have anything negative really to say about Apex. The only thing I'd say is I wish the trailing threshold was an end of day threshold, but that's their decision. And if I want to work with them, which I do, and I do work with them, then I just have to make sure I abide by that rule. That's all. Thanks, Jesse. You're welcome. Good to see you again, Forger. Alrighty, I'm gonna end it here. I will see you all here tomorrow. Great day. I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Love y'all. Trade safe.